It looks like we finally have a date for the first trailer for Stranger Things Season 5. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another Stranger Things Season 5 update video. Today, I'm talking about that teaser trailer, the first trailer for Season 5, and when it will release. It's been a topic of discussion for months and months now, and time again, we've set a date. Oh, we're going to get something this day, and we just don't. Look at Stranger Things Day, look at the Super Bowl, look at you name it. Will Byers' birthday, doesn't matter, didn't get anything, but we actually, this time around, have a day to circle on the calendar legitimately, and it's one I've referenced many a time as a potential date. Well, it seems like we're actually getting it on said date. Before I get into this though, hit that like button, subscribe to that notification bell to be notified for all my future videos, and of course to help me reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. If you want extra content, you can find that over on my Patreon. Lots of exciting things in the works, especially as we head into the summer, but I say we just dive into this. So we gotta start by talking about Tudum. This is an upcoming Netflix event on May 31st. It's going to be live streamed at 8 p.m. Eastern time on that Saturday, May 31st. And Tudum essentially showcases all of Netflix's upcoming movies, shows, projects, live sporting events, whatever they have planned for like the next few months or year, they will showcase there. In the past, we've gotten posters, release dates, trailers, news, casting news, all that stuff. And so it's basically just a celebration of Netflix, but also like a little mini Netflix Comic-Con, if you will. Kind of like how Disney has D23 or DC has done DC Fandom. This is just Netflix's version of that, and it's called Tudum because of the Netflix sound, you know? When you load up a show, it goes tudum. Well, Netflix has started promo for Tudum. In fact, they put out a teaser of what projects are going to be showcased at Tudum, and this includes a lot of popular shows and movies like Squid Game Season 3, Wednesday Season 2, and of course, Stranger Things Season 5. Now, for months, ever since Netflix announced they would be doing a Tudum this year and that it would be in May, I've been saying we're probably going to get something Stranger Things related that day, right? Something. Well, Stranger Things on Twitter, the social media account, quote tweeted the Tudum announcement and said, "We're going to Tudum. Do you copy?" Signifying that Stranger Things will have a presence at this event, which we all know, but to what extent we were still uncertain about when this news came out, because I've known for over a week now that Stranger Things is going to be at Tudum, and that's exciting news, but I wanted to wait until we got something a little more official from a Netflix account or the Stranger Things socials that would let us know that we're actually getting footage. I believe like IGN or some major news outlet put out a post saying Stranger Things first teaser dropping at Tudum, but we didn't have anything, in my opinion, that really backed that up until yesterday, when one of the Netflix accounts, not the main Netflix account, actually the Netflix South Africa account, which is still a legit verified account for Netflix just in South Africa with like 780,000 followers, made a post about Stranger Things that might have accidentally confirmed something, because you know what? The post has actually been taken down since it went up. Luckily, I screenshotted it. Bitchin'. So on Sunday, May 4th, which was Star Wars Day, may the 4th be with you, the Netflix South Africa account tweeted out two pictures. The first one is of the OG kids with 11, and they're looking at a TV that has some kids riding bikes. And then the next is the Stranger Things 4 poster, and they put in the caption, "Some Stranger Things nostalgia. The first teaser for Stranger Things 5 releases on May 31st. And it's worth noting, this is not just some random fan account on Twitter. This is not some Stranger Things theory page. This is a legitimately authenticated, verified Netflix account. It's not the main Netflix account, it's the Netflix South Africa account, but it is a Netflix account that put this graphic out and might have accidentally leaked this information. It's not like the Stranger Things Twitter page where the Duffers have come out and said, "Hey guys, we're dropping a teaser trailer on May 31st. They said we're gonna be there. You can infer we're gonna get some news, like a poster, maybe the release date, but this Netflix account said, hey, we are getting the first teaser on May 31st, which just so happens to be Tudum. Now, you can kind of read into that and say, well, maybe they didn't know what they were talking about, right? But the post has been taken down. And if a post gets taken down, that usually means something's true, and that information was out there a little earlier than it was supposed to be. So take it with a grain of salt still. It's not a 1,000,000% guarantee surefire, but you can probably be 99.9% sure, right? Pretty much that we're getting the first teaser on May 31st at Tudum. And if we don't get it on May 31st, I'm gonna be upfront with you, not to be on the nose. There is a Netflix event called Upfront on May 14th, which is coming up next week, where we could get something there. And my reasoning for this is the three big Netflix shows coming into 2025 were Squid Game Season 3, the last season of that show, Wednesday Season 2, the highly anticipated second season of that popular show, and of course, Stranger Things Season 5. If you look at the release of those three shows, they've slowly given us some information about each. Squid Game is coming out June 27th, so that's going to occupy the big summer release time, right? We're actually getting a teaser trailer today as we filming this video. They announced that and we have the date. Last week, or 2 weeks ago now, we got the Wednesday release dates. It's going to be releasing in volumes. The first part's going to be in August. The second part is going to be in September of this year, and they dropped the teaser. Well, we're getting Squid Game and Wednesday news. That leaves one major show that's going to get news in the month of May, and that's Stranger Things. It's the one that's probably going to come out after those two shows. We can infer based on, rumored dates, but also just the release of these popular shows. Stranger Things probably going to go October, November, or November, December at this point, okay? Nothing set in stone with that. We just know it's coming out this year. But if Stranger Things occupies the October, November release, which we're about 90% sure is going to be the case at this point, it would make sense for them to go ahead and ramp up the marketing now because they're doing it with the other two shows that occupy this big Netflix trio that they're marketing for 2025, right? So the point I'm making is we got Tudum at the end of May, right? May 31st. Well, Squid Game's getting a trailer before then. Wednesday's getting a teaser before then. What's to stop Netflix from dropping a teaser for Stranger Things before May 31st? And then they just give us a little more information at Tudum sort of as a celebration. I don't know. It's tough to say. I'm at the point where I'm 100% confident that we're getting a teaser by the end of this month. That could be May 31st at midnight, right? At the end of the Tudum event, but still, we're getting something this month. Whether we get a teaser for the teaser before we get the teaser, that's obviously up in the air, but we're gonna get footage by the end of this month. And I would be willing to bet the Stranger Things social page is actually gonna tease at least 24 hours in advance of getting that first teaser, because if you look at Squid Game and Wednesday, they did the same damn thing. Wednesday dropped a poster the day before saying teaser tomorrow. The Squid Game social media said, hey, teaser coming tomorrow. So Netflix is gonna give us a heads up. And if they don't, that's on them. I think that it would be a missed opportunity. But we have two opportunities this month to get some news. May 14th, which is the upfronts, that'd be about 2 weeks out. I think that would be a smart day to tease that a teaser's coming at the end of the month. Give us like a 15-second little sizzle reel and then say full teaser dropping May 31st at Tudum. I think this would be a great way to generate hype, but also get people aware that this season's coming out. Because a lot of, the general population might not know. People who don't follow the show like us, they might not know that this season's coming out. And I have friends who are like, when is that date yet? And I'm like, we don't know for sure. It's coming out this year. We just don't have a set in stone date yet. So they got to get on that with the release date, getting that out to the public so we can start to build to it, but also the teaser, which May 31st, 99.9% sure going to drop then. But if it doesn't, we'll actually get it before then at some point in May, either at the upfront or randomly. But you can mark your calendar for May 31st. It's going to be big because even if, the teaser comes out before then, we're not just going to get the teaser. We're going to get more info. I would be willing to bet the release date and the volume structure is attached to that teaser, referencing Wednesday here. Wednesday hit us with the, volume 1, volume 2 at the end of their teaser. Stranger Things is probably gonna do the same exact thing, where at the end of that teaser it says, boom, volume 1 in October, volume 2 November, but we have the actual dates. So this is a big month. Lots to be excited about just in general. Summer movie season getting into full swing, and some other TV shows are on right now that are exciting, but the build up to Tudum is what it's all about, because Stranger Things news is coming. And then the floodgates are open. Once we get that first release date and footage, it is on like Donkey Kong, because I will be making theory videos. I'm going to react to the trailer, have a breakdown of the trailer, do theories based on the trailer. Like, we're going all in. We are fully in the Stranger Things 5 era at that point, setting us up for a nice little Stranger Things summer, building up to the actual fall where we get Stranger Things season 5. So all that to say, we're getting the teaser this month. Book it. Whether that's on the 14th or the 31st, you decide, but have your calendars marked for both dates, specifically May 31st, because Netflix will be going live on Tudum, and I'll be covering it all. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not. But we're getting that teaser this month, and it feels good to finally say that. The wait is paid off, and I guarantee you, May 31st will roll around before we know it, and we'll probably be celebrating with a teaser trailer at Tudum. But that does it for this Stranger Things Season 5 update. Let me know in the comments down below your predictions for what we'll see in the teaser, as well as if you think we get any teases before the first footage comes out. Hit that like button, subscribe to that notification bell, and be on the lookout for more videos coming very soon. But until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.